Russel Lolacher, welcome back to Speakers Who Get Results.
Thanks for having me. I can't tell you how much I love hearing my German last name said in a German accent. It warms my heart like you can't believe.
Oh, good. Well, I'm a language geek, so it matters. We had a conversation earlier, and you said something really interesting about the missing middle. And so I've asked you to come back to talk about who are the missing middle and why do we need to pay attention?
Absolutely. So there, in every organization, and almost every leader can attest to this, there are those that keep most of your time. And that is the ones at the top, the rock stars, those that are the first ones to put their hands up, the ones that you can give the difficult assignments to, they'll turn it around quickly and the quality of their work, the cream of the crop, some will say. Then there's the bottom 20 or 10%, which is the challenges, which is when you have more difficult conversations with. Those are the ones that are maybe not feeling aligned with the company values. Maybe they are still needing a lot of guidance, a lot of direction in what they're doing and how they're doing it, or they have challenges with the organization. Needless to say, this rock stars and those challenging are the ones that take up a lot of leaders' time. The problem with this is that there is a space in the middle. It's those that are not the rock stars, those that are not the challenges, those that are just keeping the organization running, that are the missing middle. We as leaders are extremely busy. So to have staff that are also keeping us busy doesn't provide us the time, unless we put effort into it, and we're going to talk about that, is focusing on that middle of those that are needing more direction, that don't feel connected because you're spending all your time with everybody else, that are just showing up, doing their job, and going home because maybe they aren't extroverted, which extroverts tend to be more rewarded, or they don't sit as close to the boss, like proximity bias. There is a thing where leaders will tend to reward those that are the ones they see more often, the ones that knock the door on their office, the ones that come into the office more frequently. These are not those people. These are ones that have their own challenges because of commitments to family, or they just want to do their job and do it well, and then that's enough for them. But this is an opportunity right there for succession planning, for management. This is an amazingly untapped resource that we are not focusing on as much as we should.
Okay, so what can we do?
Effort and intention. I think those are some of the biggest things we need to do as leaders, is having surveys or pulse checks that aren't done once a year or once every second year gives us a better idea of where this missing middle might be lacking in support, their needs. You have to ask some tough questions, like, how are we doing when it comes to professional development? How are we doing with supporting you, either in technology, either providing you the time we are? If you see a lot of the information, like, rock stars are usually pretty happy with the experience because they're driving the experience. They're the ones putting their hands up. They're the ones talking at meetings. So they're engaged. What we need to do for that missing middle is we need to engage them. The onus is on us as leaders, not sitting there folding our arms and going, well, they don't approach me. Well, they're not asking for more work. As leaders, we have to lead people. Being stationary, sitting in our office, waiting for others to do the work isn't leadership. That's lazy. So to have that missing middle, it's intention and effort. It's building those relationships to find out what their needs are in order to get them more aligned within the organization and to feel valued. That's a big piece of it.
Okay, I love that. We will post information about how to find out more about the missing middle. I mean, just contact Russel and he'll be able to do that. Thanks so much for coming back and giving us a little bit of extra time. This has been Speakers Who Get Results. I'm Elizabeth Bachman. I'll see you on the next one.